What's up, guys? You read the title, you clicked the video, you know why you're here. You're not trespassing. If I had 4 words to briefly describe this movie, it would be Kate Beckinsale on crack. Because I'm pretty sure Homegirl's ready for an Oscar. Just saying. Going into it, I thought it was gonna be kind of like more of a chick flick kind of thing, which it kind of was, but it's still got a lot of redeemable qualities, if that's not your thing. Now, I'm not super well versed when it comes to like Jane Austen novels, because I'm not much of a nerd for literature, which no offense if that's your thing, it's just not mine. So I went into this movie knowing nothing about what the story was, which is sometimes a good thing, because it leaves room to be surprised, and I kind of dug the movie. Not gonna lie. Couple negatives though. The first thing, and this can change if you just watch it a second time or if you've read the book beforehand, they give everybody a little character intro and their name is on the bottom of the screen, which is helpful, but there was a lot of them, so it was a little hard to keep track of all that stuff because since every character gets their own little title and like opening shot, that every character is like equally as important, and to me that just felt like kind of meh. Like, why would you do that for every single little character even if they have like 3 lines in the movie? I just thought there was a little bit too much and it was just a little jarring, but not that big of a negative really. One other thing I really don't like, I can't tell you how much I hated Jason Biggs in American Pie. Like, I just did not find that kind of awkward humor funny. The difference is in American Pie, it was for like stupid, cheap laughs, but in this one, it's actually kind of really well done awkward humor. This is literally just one scene where it just drags on and it just got like overtly awkward to the point where I stopped laughing and I'm like, okay, I'm getting really annoyed right now. Why is this still happening? And it's really just the one guy who Kate Beckinsale's trying to hook her daughter up with. It would have been good if it was 30 seconds shorter or like just a little bit more compartmentalized. It wasn't a poorly shot scene, it wasn't a poorly acted scene, it just dragged on a little bit too long and it kind of bugged the shit out of me. And probably the biggest negative that I have with the movie isn't really about the filmmaking, it's not about the acting, it's not about anything to do with the film, it's more so about the original story as a whole, period. Now, I know the movie's set in the 19th century and I get that. So times were a little different, the gender roles were a little bit more cut and dry back then, so things were a little bit more specific depending on what your gender was. However, if I'm gonna put it in layman's terms, I have to say that Kate Beckinsale's character is just classic gold-digging whore behavior. This is what Anna Nicole Smith would have done if she was born in the 1800s. She's trying to find a husband who's filthy fucking rich, while at the same time trying to pawn her daughter off and put her in the same situation. And in the meantime, she's just kind of like socio-politically shitting all over everyone she's ever met, except for Chloe Sevigny's character about how awesome and wholesome and good of a person she is, when in reality she's like this conniving little twat bag, which is cool because it's a movie, but that kind of behavior in general I kind of frown upon. So it was more so a fundamental of the times that I had a problem with, but that's not really a problem of the movie itself. That might be me just like projecting about how I disagree with how things used to be with gender roles and manipulation and just like random shit like that. But I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like that didn't like piss me off like it from a fundamental standpoint, because it kind of did, so there that is. Aside from that, it's a pretty damn good flick, not gonna lie. Like I said before, Kate Beckinsale, I don't even need to say it. I already fucking said it. She's perfect. She fucking acted the shit out of this movie. And plus, for 42, Baby Girl still looks good. Actually, Baby Girl might be the wrong word, but you know what the fuck I'm talking about. And not just her. This movie's got badass acting all around, which is cool because I haven't heard of anybody in this movie besides Kate and Stephen Fry and Chloe Sevigny. That's it. I don't know who the fuck their casting director is, but whoever he or she is, Hollywood, hire that person. Because even the dude who had the overtly awkward scene, even if I'm not particularly fond of the part that he's playing, he's still playing it well. And the movie was funny. It wasn't so funny that it made you laugh so hard that your abs hurt afterwards, but it was like smartly funny. Like, it wasn't accidental humor that just it meant to be serious, but it just came out funny. They're very obviously trying to be funny in certain parts, and it's just so well done. And the big kicker for me was the dialogue, because literally every line of dialogue, there's like a subtext there, but you gotta like read the actor's expression to kind of figure out exactly what they're getting at. And that's why Kate Beckinsale was so fucking awesome, is because she's constantly hiding her emotions, so you don't know exactly what she's doing. And when I say you, I mean all the characters in the movie. As an audience member, you know exactly what the fuck's going on, but you can just kind of see her just like playing everybody. It's like it's House of Cards in the 1800s. Brilliant. This movie is extremely well made, despite the fact that it might not be my cup of tea. And they do drink a lot of tea in this movie, so that comment is totally relevant. Overall, for a score, I'm feeling like 8.4 is a good number. Pretty positive, I had a pretty good time, but there's just like a couple little things that I have issues with, and plus, this movie is not generally the thing that I would go and see, so I don't have kind of like an emotional attachment like I would say to like a Star Wars or something that I saw when I was a child. Although I really do like Victorian architecture, but I like more of the like working class kind of stuff, like Oliver maybe. Whereas this movie kind of focused a little bit more on like the higher class and the nobility of that time. But yeah, if for no other reason, go to see Kate Beckinsale just whoop ass. If she doesn't get nominated this year, there better be some badass bitches taking up those 5 nominations. Kate Beckinsale was a stunner. Alright guys, that's my 2 cents. I hope it was worth it. If you saw the movie, feel free to leave a comment. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, do all that shit. I'll catch you guys later.